Hey, it's MMK Day, and we're back this week. First thing right off the bat, I'd like to say, just to remind everybody that Mom and Dad will be at the Tiger Man Karate and Dojo Museum on August the 14th from 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock. Well, we're going to have the ribbon cutting in the grand opening. And, of course, me and Joey will be there, too, and hoping everybody can make it. You can go there online to get your tickets ahead of time. And if you need to know the address, it's 3217 Lucyville. It's about 2 miles from Graceland down just off of Brooks Road. So y'all come by and see us. With that, we're going to turn it over to you, Pops.
Yeah, well, when you got to be real careful when you come because Tiger Man's he's something else.
He's the king of the jungle.
Pardon me, Roy, as that the cat that eats your new shoes. But, yeah, that's what it is. But it'll be a nice chance for us to visit again with all our friends. And we'll look forward to seeing y'all there. And I got a question. I really do. It's from Tupelo, Mississippi. One of Elvis's cousins says that Gladys had a baby boy in 1947. Is this true? I don't know what cousin it was, but no, that's not true. After Elvis and Jesse, I think Gladys couldn't have any more kids. So I hope that answers your question. And all, like I say, I don't know who the cousin was, but all I can say is they're mistaken. And with that, I feel like we ought to move on. I know I got another question here. But
somewhere over in that pile.
Does Billy remember the route Elvis and them would take driving from Memphis to L.A. or Vegas? Which highway would they take? And this is from JoJo 2471. In early 60s, we'd go across country. We usually we'd go through Arkansas, like Little Rock, from Little Rock to Fort Smith into to Bald Knob, Sally Saw, all the way through Oklahoma and then down.
Bill Sweetja.
We took Route 66, and we'd go through, so many different places. Naturally, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and then on into California, or we'd go on into Vegas, depending where he was going. But yeah, that's the route we took. Now in later years, naturally, had 40, and 40 West, and we would go when they built the interstate. Now, we'd go 40 West. Went through some of the same little places, but not like we did going 66. Route 66, mostly 2-lane highway just about, and and not only that, we had to Dodge motor home, and I remember one bridge, I'm not exactly sure if it was in Arkansas, I'm thinking it was, or Oklahoma, but man, that sucker was narrow, and it went up over a hill like that. And I know one time that there was a semi coming and we were going, and they actually bought mirrors. It was that close together. And but
I would say things probably got tight.
Yeah, and it wasn't just with the Dodge mobile home and the semi. But we relieved ourselves and went on. I like that.
People wondered why y'all pulled over and fought on the side of the road.
Yeah,
Ooh, I wonder.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next question now. It says Harold Dalton, Billy, how old were you when you really got to hang out with Elvis? Well, I don't know what you mean by hang out. He threatened to hang me a lot of times, and outside too. But where he wanted me to or not, I usually hung out with him ever since I was a little bitty boy. If he got too tired, he'd run me off, stuff like that. But I got to hang out with him ever since I was a kid, some, naturally. Nowhere exciting like on a date when he went out on his dates.
Yeah.
I was a little young to double date, so
Just to be sure on that question, that answers the early part of it. But just in case that there maybe the way I might interpret it would be maybe when you actually started.
When I started to
work
work,
and so we'll answer that too, I think.
yeah. Well, when I first started to work for him was 1961 August, and it was on Follow That Dream, and that's when 61. That's when I started working for him, and Follow That Dream was my first movie to actually be in and be a whole part of the whole filming of it. And boy, it was quite something to be able to to live that experience at that time. Well, all the time really, but that particular time. And that was pretty much it. I know there's some pictures of it, and my mom and dad got to come down too, and my brother and I got to come down and watch the filming of it, and all. So that was another treat, and they got to. That was their first, one to ever see filmed. So it was an experience, overall.
Or you're not going to get out of it that easy. Come on now. In case a lot of you know, but in case some of you didn't know, just what kind of part did you play?
The best part. I had the best part in the movie.
You and the female was about the same size, and I mean, let's tell her what it was. Didn't you wear a wig and a?
Well, send out. He's talking about when I double for Ann Helm, and there's pictures of that too.
Oh, we'll have to put them at the end of the video,
If I find them.
No, I can find them.
Okay.
I will find them.
You know where they are? I'm talking to my wife over here. Excuse me, just.
I know where some of the ones that visited you down there are.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well.
I don't recall. I think Teresa has those.
Okay. But anyway, I got to double Ann Helm, and what happened was you had to screencast for extras and all that, and to go through, and they have to come to the set, and you have to say who's right, and on that, well, you have to run that in the paper. You have to, advertise in order to get, the women there, and they didn't want to slow production down that much. So Gordon Douglas, who was a character anyway, he was the director of the movie. He got this idea. He said, something. He said, he told Elvis, he said, he's just about the right size and all, and I think we can make him, enough from behind to look like Ann that he can double for her. Well, what they're talking about is in the scene, they're walking down this road, and this car comes from out of nowhere, and it comes, and it's actually trying to hit them. Some of the gangsters in the thing wanted them, taken out. And anyway, they was coming at us, and when they dressed me up, they had this straw hat that Ann had on, and they had a ponytail, and they had put her hair up in a ponytail, so they put a ponytail on me. And the ponytail was hanging down, the straw hat, and Well, when they got to a little lower part, there was just nothing there, you know. So he said, well, I'll tell you what we can do. So they got 2 balloons, and they took this, he blew them balloons up, and they put the tape right across here to hold them in place. And got pictures of that, too. Anyway, that's how all that come about, thanks to this, and, you know.
You know what?
Did they put a bra over the?
No, they didn't put a bra
You didn't
over
put a
it.
bra.
No, I was braless back in. I was.
I can only say one
And
thing.
all I can tell you is I slapped every sucker that reached the field.
There were many, were there?
All I can say is one thing. I bet he's a cute little feller. Oh, me.
He thought so. Oh, they wouldn't have used me.
But I hope that answered the questions for this week. And you got anything else that you want to add?
If I do, I can't remember.
Me neither.
No, I think that's all I got for right now.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, we do. I'm sorry, we do. Thanks, Teresa. Don't forget, today is the 4th of July. And I don't know what y'all are going to do, but we're going to have one hell of firework war. And then have to listen to Mama later. But
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the hell out of
it's about time we had
no,
one.
I'm talking about all.
We're not really. We used to, as we talked about, but we're not really. But hey, y'all enjoy your 4th of July. We are going to do some good cooking. Everybody be safe. We love you. And remember, we always live Elvis.